Yo, what's good everyone? Your boy Deke back again with another vid. In this one, I'm going to be talking about Steelers-Ravens game being postponed from Thanksgiving night to Sunday. I was pissed. I was upset, probably like most of you guys, just because I think holiday games matter. I think Thanksgiving games matter. They're great for memories, just recollection, things to look back on, especially when you add Steelers into it. I'll get into more of that later, but at the same time, I wasn't really like surprised or shocked because you got to think back in March with COVID. I don't think much has really made sense at all when you're dealing with COVID. You're talking decisions or just things that are going on in life. But I do think the NFL is doing what's best for the NFL. I've talked about this in the past. Like, there's not a lot of things that I buy with COVID. At the same time, it is here. So, like, how do you operate in that setting? And I just think the NFL is trying to do what's best for them. They're weighing options of, like, publicity standpoint, money, getting the games in, trying to follow through with the schedule, player safety. They're like adding all of this stuff together and trying to make decisions. So there's going to be stuff that's like, yo, this really doesn't make sense on the surface, but there's probably some type of thinking or reasoning going on behind the scenes that we just don't know about. Like I said, I'm not happy about it. I was upset about it for sure. Because there's the whole argument that the 49ers, 49ers Packers had a similar situation. They went on with the game, so like why couldn't they do the same thing with the Steelers Ravens game? There was some article that's saying maybe there was some type of difference. I can't really remember. Either way, like I said, I just don't think much is going to make sense whenever you're dealing with COVID. So that's that in terms of, you know, my feelings of being sad and upset and pissed about it. I mean, it does come from like, yo, the Thanksgiving holiday games matter, like for historical context in terms of memories. Like, I'll never forget the 2013 game, even though we lost. The Tomlin trip, the Le'Veon Bell helmet, him losing the helmet going into the end zone. Like, I remember who I was with watching the game, like in my basement, we had the fire going on, watching it with my family. And then also 2016 against the Colts with Ben and AB throwing 3 touchdowns. I was over at my friend's house watching the game. And I can even think back to like Christmas Eve. I was young. I was probably in like 5th or 6th grade at the time when we went 8-8. I believe we missed the playoffs. It was 2006. We had Willie Parker as a running back going up against the Ravens on Christmas Eve. Like, me and my family, we all had our Steeler jerseys on. One of my cousins had Porter. Someone had Dan Crider. I had Big Ben jersey. Willie Parker, like it was just a cool moment. Like, I won't forget with a Steeler game being on a holiday. So I'm sure there's many of you guys that feel the same way. So yeah, I just wish we would have played. It would have been a cool memory. It would have been a cool moment. Like, no matter what the outcome is, I'm sure there would have been things that happened along the game, and especially the setting that you're watching it in. Like, I was with my cousins yesterday. Like, I don't really get to watch many games with my cousins. I can't really remember the last time. But in this setting, Thanksgiving, like, yo, like it just makes sense. It's a seamless transition where we're all together. It's Thanksgiving, so that's special in and of itself. But then you add a Steeler game on top of that. It's just an added memory. So that's taken away, which is unfortunate. And even outside it, like, that's kind of like a selfish fan standpoint of like, oh, I just want to watch the game. I want to make cool memories and everything. Like, the players were obviously pissed too. I don't think it's just the fans. Like, how many players? Juju, Ebron, you saw Duck Hodges. I know he's not playing in the game, but still, there was countless players. And then the one that really stuck out to me was Joe Hayden. He had a very similar sentiment that what I'm talking about right now. He's like, this would have been my first Thanksgiving game ever. I was really looking forward to this. And I'm sure there was other players on the Steelers that this would have been their first Thanksgiving game as well. So yeah, that's that. It's like a mixed emotion of like, I'm not too worked up about it or anything. It is what it is. I'm not shocked. COVID, blah, blah, blah. And at the same time, it's like, yo, I think we missed out on something for sure there. Maybe they'll make up for it next year and give the Steelers a Thanksgiving game next year. So I think that would be the solution to all of this, because if we would have had the Thanksgiving game this year, we probably wouldn't have gotten it next year, maybe two or 3 years after that. They'd probably try to mix it up a little bit, but we don't have it this year. Maybe they'll make up for it and give it to us next year, especially while we still have Big Ben as quarterback. But what did I do instead? I just went on a binger of holiday movies. So let me know in the comments what you guys did. I did Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. That was like 25 minutes. That was really low key. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. There's not much to it, but The score, like the music score is really good. There's like some nice like jazz, like electric guitar and stuff. It was just pretty chill. And then next I watched The Grinch, the new Grinch. I thought it was an awesome movie. Some tears might have been shed there. And then last one, I was probably up till like 1 or 2 in the morning. So yeah, that's basically what I did. I just thought, Thanksgiving, there's that holiday vibe. I kind of want to just chill, watch some movies, kick back, relax. So that's what I did. Let me know what you guys did to make up for the time lost of us not watching the Steeler game. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. That was my reaction. Those were my thoughts about the Steelers-Ravens game getting postponed. We'll see what happens with the Sunday game. There's some signs pointing that may even be delayed, but everything I read up to this point, they're saying the game's still on. So it's 11:42 on Friday. So hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Stay chillin' and peace.